In a world wired by technology and speed, we often forget that life still beats in places untouched by time. While most of us chase signals, screens, and comfort, there are people, real people, who live quietly in the heart of nature, hidden in mountains, forests, and deserts. They rise with the sun, sleep beneath the stars, and listen to the earth as if it were family. To us, their lives might seem impossible, but to them, it's home. These are the unreal humans, souls who've chosen simplicity over noise, spirit over survival, and connection over convenience. They live without electricity, without cities, without the world we think we need. Yet somehow, they seem richer than all of us. Each one of them carries a story written by wind and water. A wisdom passed down through generations that teaches what true balance means. They remind us that humanity was never meant to be distant from nature, that our roots still call to us softly from the wild. So stay with me till the very end, because what you're about to see is not fantasy, but the purest reflection of who we once were and who we could still be. This is Unreal Humans, where the forgotten heart of humanity see. The IMARA, Children of the Sky. High in the Bolivian Andes, where the earth meets the heavens, the IMARA people have built their lives 12,000 feet above sea level. In an atmosphere so thin, most outsiders struggle to breathe for minutes. Yet for the IMARA, this is home. Their hearts beat stronger, their lungs larger, their blood richer in oxygen, living proof of humanity's ability to adapt. In this harsh, windswept plateau, where even crops fear to grow, they have carved out a thriving civilization. Terraced fields of golden potatoes cling to mountainsides like living tapestries, sustaining over 2 million souls in a place others call uninhabitable. But the miracle of the IMARA goes beyond endurance. Their concept of time flows in reverse. They face the past, not the future, believing that what is seen and known lies before them, while the unseen future comes from behind. To them, wisdom is not in what's next, but in what has been. This philosophy breathes through their culture, from farming to family, from architecture to faith. Their homes, sculpted from stone and adobe, stand as quiet monuments of balance, defying earthquakes, windstorms, and freezing nights. The IMARA are not just survivors of the altitude, they are poets of endurance, a living reminder that when humanity listens to the earth, even the thinnest air can become a cradle of life. The TAKTSANG monastery monks, dwellers of the sky. Clinging to a sheer cliff 900 meters above Bhutan's Paro Valley, the TAKTSANG monastery, known as the Tiger's Nest, seems suspended between heaven and earth. Here, Buddhist monks live where few dare to step. To reach their sacred home, one must climb treacherous mountain paths carved into stone, where every misstep could mean death. Yet for these monks, this perilous existence is not a trial. It is devotion. Their days begin before dawn, in the flicker of butter lamps and the hum of ancient chants echoing through stone caves where Guru Rinpoche once meditated for 3 years, 3 months, and 3 days. The monks live with little, minimal food, no comfort, and the constant awareness of life's fragility. But it is here, on this edge of the world, that they touch eternity. The tiger's nest is not just a monastery, it is a mirror to the soul where silence becomes prayer and danger transforms into enlightenment. These monks remind us that peace is not found in safety, but in surrender, in learning to breathe between heaven and the abyss. The Tuareg, the blue nomads of the Sahara. Across the endless dunes of the Sahara, where the wind carves history into sand, ride the Tuareg, the blue people of the desert. Their indigo robes shimmer under the burning sun, their faces veiled against storms that strip paint from metal. Yet beneath those veils lie eyes that have seen the horizon from every angle. The Tuareg move with the desert, reading dunes, stars, and winds like an ancient language no compass could decode. Their world is one of extremes, scorching days, freezing nights, and silence so vast it humbles the heart. But within that silence lies wisdom. The Tuareg have mastered balance, protecting life where life shouldn't exist. Their layered garments shield them from heat, sand, and time itself. Their traditions, rooted in equality and honor, thrive where nothing else can. In a land that devours the careless, they live not by force, but by grace. proving that freedom is not found in abundance, but in harmony with the emptiness around you. KOROWAI tribe, guardians of the treetops. High above the misty jungles of Papua, where the ground is a place of danger and spirits, the KOROWAI people live suspended between earth and sky. Their homes rise like dreams from towering trees, 50 meters above the forest floor, crafted by hand from wood, vines, and faith. Each creaking floorboard tells a story of resilience, of generations who learned to survive where others could not. The canopy is their world, their walls, their sky, their shield. To the KOROWAI, height means safety. It's not just where they live, it's how they live, closer to the heavens, far from the chaos below. Their way of life is a whisper from a time untouched. They hunt with bows carved from memory, fish in rivers that flow like veins through the earth, and gather beneath the endless green. In every gesture, they remind us of humanity's forgotten harmony with nature. The true wealth is not found in gold or machines, but in the deep, sacred bond between people and the land that holds them. The KOROWAI are not primitive, they are profound, guardians of a wisdom most of the world has lost. YAKUT people, the fire within the frost. In the endless whiteness of Siberia, where the cold devours sound and breath freezes mid-air, the YAKUT people, known as the Saka, stand as living proof of human resilience. Temperatures fall to -60 degrees Celsius, yet laughter echoes through the icy winds as children build fortresses of snow and race across frozen rivers. Here, winter is not a season. It's a test of endurance. The Yakut have adapted to one of Earth's most unforgiving climates, transforming what should be a wasteland into a homeland pulsing with life. Their bodies have evolved to thrive where others would perish, lungs deeper, hearts stronger, and spirits unbreakable. Generations of Yakut have crafted a civilization born of courage. They feast on frozen fish, fermented mare's milk, and the meat of hardy Yakut horses. Creatures as indomitable as their riders. Their homes, the Balagan, half buried in the earth, defy the howling storms above, holding warmth through body heat alone. Even in the deepest night, they read the sky and snow like a language, predicting the weather through whispers of wind and the dance of frost. The Yakut are not just survivors of the Arctic, they are sculptors of endurance, their souls burning brighter than the ice that surrounds them. BAJAU Sea nomads, the children of the ocean. Far from land, where the horizon meets eternity, live the BAJAU Sea nomads, souls born of the sea, whose world floats upon endless blue. Their boats are their homes, their lives tethered to the tides. BAJAU children learn to dive before they learn to walk, descending into shimmering depths with lungs like pearls of endurance. They can hold their breath for over 10 minutes, dive beyond 70 meters, and see clearly underwater without masks, a grace that even science marvels at. Their enlarged spleens and strong hearts beat to the rhythm of the ocean, their bodies molded by generations of underwater life. BAJAU are guided by the stars and the moon's pull on the tides, traveling vast distances across invisible borders. They live without land, without walls, citizens of a borderless sea. Their language holds words for every kind of wave, every whisper of wind. When the sea rests, they lash their boats together into floating villages, sharing food, laughter, and stories beneath the constellations. The SAMI, the reindeer keepers of the north. In the frozen reaches of Norway, under skies painted with auroras, live the SAMI, the guardians of the reindeer. Their lives flow with the migrations of these majestic animals, a bond woven through centuries of trust and reverence. To the SAMI, reindeer are not property, but partners, living extensions of their soul and survival. Through snowstorms and sub-zero winds, they journey together across the tundra, their sleds gliding over ice like whispers across eternity. The SAMI read the land the way poets read hearts, through signs invisible to most. A snowdrift's curve, a change in the herd's rhythm, a flicker of northern light. Each tells a story of what's to come. Wrapped in reindeer hides, the SAMI defy the Arctic's cruelty with warmth born of understanding, not conquest. They remind us that survival is not about domination. It is about respect. In their harmony with nature, the SAMI prove that even in the coldest places, the fire of human spirit burns eternal. And so, our journey comes to an end. Travel is not just about the places we see, but the souls we meet along the way. It's about feeling the heartbeat of a land through its music, its silence, and its sunsets. Somewhere between the roar of the city and the hush of the mountains, we find pieces of ourselves, scattered across horizons we never knew existed. Each step, each sunrise, each goodbye teaches us something. That beauty is fleeting, yet eternal. That home is not a single place, but a feeling carried within, and that the world, vast, diverse, and full of grace, becomes smaller when we open our hearts. So, as we close this chapter, let the memories remain, alive in our minds, glowing in our spirits. For every journey ends, but the traveler never stops seeking. This is not a goodbye, it's just another beginning. Until the next horizon, keep exploring, keep feeling, keep believing. Subscribe to Tourport, where every destination tells a story, and every story touches the soul.